welcome to the gritty dystopian future of 2014. Our cyberpunk apocalypse is now. Look at that guy. That guy's freaking out about the cyberpunk apocalypse. Yeah, that's fine. Let me pop out the chat just in case anybody shows up. Play the arrange window games in this loading screen. Guess who doesn't remember what the controls for this game are? It's me. Hacking.
Look at that. Secrets and lies floating in a cloud of data. I just reach out, pluck it from the sky, and it's mine.
It's ours. Stay focused. We got a nasty security system. How much we got?
$100,000 in 30 seconds. God bless the rich and famous. We are the modern day magicians, siphoning bank accounts out of thin air.
Hacking is the social Darwin libertarianism of the computer.
I think someone else is hacking in. Let's take a peek.
Let's not. Stick to the plan, Damien. Siphoning accounts and get out.
Adventure, my boy. Have faith in your mentor. Something triggered that alarm. Let's find it.
Shit. It's scanning the system.
I'm almost there.
I'm shutting down now.
Don't you touch a thing. What the hell is that?
We need to abort.
We are not done. Help me.
Damien, it's over. I'm disconnecting.
Insert Sum 41 song here. I guess you'd say they're in too deep.
Maurice.
Yeah?
You're on. One of our contractors ran a search for the hackers in the Merlot job. You're assigned Aiden Pierce. Take him out. Hit the family.
Look at that idiot.
This guy's hacking days are done.
He looks so weird without his iconic hat.
Husky, I'm good. You'll never hear from him again.
Oh no, not the lamb. 11 months later in the dystopian future of 2015. Sports. Oh, hey, look, it's that guy.
Who gave the order?
Told you.
Oh no.
Meet the family? Not a problem. Nope. I'll scare him good.
Good job, idiot.
You'll never hear from him again.
What do you think, Maurice?
You scared me. Good job, man. I didn't know.
Give me a name.
They never gave me a name.
I'll tell you a name.
I didn't know about any hits, alright? That wasn't supposed to happen.
I want you to think very carefully. Think.
Look, man. Even if I
Really
do
big
it,
fan of the fake Chicago Cubs thing going on here.
I heard stories, man, that like nothing you ever seen before. You gotta walk away from this, man.
Some things you can't walk away
Please!
from.
Please!
Who gave the order?
I spoke to them on the phone. They told me where to find you. That's all I know, man. That's all I know.
Give me a name.
I don't know. The name.
How's your memory now?
Well, bad move. I got this tiny beaten stick. It's way... Tiny beaten stick better than large beaten stick.
Maurice won't talk to me. And I bet he talked to you.
Hack that phone. Get some coke.
I need to keep moving.
Truly the originator of doing the crafting. Just $141 in that weird paper bag. Alright, that seems to be everything. And away we go.
Yo, Maurice. Yo, what's shaking, mother?
Oh,
Where the hell you been?
What?
He's talking to me.
yay! Best character.
Leave you for 2 minutes.
Look at that guy.
I tossed him. What? You said you'd kill him. I told you to hold on to them, Jordan. Where you been, anyway?
I had to make a call. And you get what you need from Maurice? Oh, you're kidding me.
Let's clean this mess up. Stop admiring your work.
Hey, that's cute and all, but I'm disappointed, Maurice. I mean, you failed to spot the nasty inter-gang drama.
I don't like loose ends. Let's get him out of here.
No, too late. Bottom of the 8th. Chicago's ahead. Game's almost over. We are out of time. Nice shot. Come on, you're not just a little interested in...
Jordy is such a good character.
Glad you asked. Okay, we got a bunch of dead bodies, right? We got 40,000 people above us. We need a distraction. I called the cops.
You did.
Oh, yeah, true story. So, cops arrive, and Maurice's little band of brothers are there.
Jordy, tell me you're joking.
No, I called them too. Look, we get a messy altercation at the end of the game. You and I slip away undetected. They'll appreciate the plan tomorrow.
Just dude in his Yakuza suit.
Punctual cops. I handle these guys. You grab Maurice, get him out of here.
Maurice, what do I look like, a chauffeur?
He's the shooter. I'm not through with you.
Up to no good.
Dick.
Chicago police, if there's anybody in here, identify yourselves.
Cover systems. Do. Oh, that's bright. Why is that so bright?
Squad, we've got 2 bodies in the basement of May Stadium. Gangbangers.
Copy. We're sending forensics. Secure your position for now.
Well,
Each level of safety.
very good at stealth, I am.
Anybody in here, identify yourselves. Chip said we're looking for gangbangers. Sweep the room. Careful, these shit bags here.
Let's try that again.
Definitely a viceroy.
Wish they'd just play in their own backyard. I got another corpse. Another viceroy.
It's crime here. Why'd they have the biggest game of the season for this shit?
And this time, let's actually like look at the mini map.
Squad, we've got 2
That's
bodies in the basement of May Stadium.
useful. Doot 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 doot. Sneak in.
Rogers opposed now by Jorge Sonova, who ended with an outstanding 15-7 record last season. We're watching an epic confrontation between 2 old rivals here today, and this game couldn't be any closer. Big base deals on this
It's like almost Assassin's Creed controls, but
like a hawk. That's a pitch and a hit, and it looks like yeah, that's a foul ball. Rogers not falling for that one. Both men, of course, experts at the mind game. 2 on, 2 out, folks. Something's gonna give soon, and it could go either way.
and welcome to the other major part of this video game, which is chaining between cameras to unlock doors.
Check him out.
Okay, I'm coming up.
He's not moving unless I give him a reason.
Check me out, I made a tiny noisemaker. It's over there now. Severe allergies. Same. Whoops. Up the stairs, dog. Thank you.
Hey, you, sir.
This
Yeah,
is
you, come here.
bullshit, man. You ain't got no problem, cuz.
We're just talking.
I got my keys right here.
No, keep your hands where I can see them.
Bullshit, Jay. You do nothing wrong.
Get back now. You're viceroys, aren't you?
That ain't illegal, right?
Don't get smart. How did you two
Get a bunch of really funny.
Bet she makes more than you do.
Descended from aristocracy. Owns multiple cats.
Something tells me if we run you shit stains through the system, we'll come up with plenty we can use. I need to see ID. Both of you.
I ain't showing shit. Hey, y'all filming this? I want to see this motherfucker online.
Pardon me. Baseball. Whoopsie doodle.
Police are about to lock this whole place down. I'm stuck unless we create a major distraction. I want to cut the power and slip past them.
To the whole stadium? I thought you wanted to keep the vigilante out of the news. Everything's connected to the CBOS. It's serious firewall.
Right now, I need to get out of the stadium. Can you find me the nearest access point?
In the next room. Or you'll need to find someone with security clearance.
Security guard should have access. All these cops, there's gotta be one around.
Hey, you Alec? Yeah, I am. You got an evacuation plan, right? Of course we do. Good, we need to get moving on.
See what's going on here. See if we can find a guard with an access code. Oh, wait. You, sir.
This whole place is about to fill up with Chicago PD. That's gonna cause a panic. We need to shut the game down.
Alright. I've created a blackout. There we go. Sorry, sir. We're out. Oh, those are very like wide door handles.
Where are you, Jordy?
What? Gone. I'm allergic to cops. So is Maurice. But don't worry, I left you a present. Friend of a friend deals in pre-owned cars. Got a real beauty waiting for you in the garage across the street. Take it or leave it. I don't care. Gotta go.
Hypochondriac welder. Anyway, police be on the way, but check me out. This is my car now. Whoop. Yep. Thank you. Drives like a video game. Pardon me. Just gonna zoop my way around here. I'm a very good driver. Oh, there's a blockade. Let's not go that way. That's not really a way to go. Oh, I thought you were turning. Here we go. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Just gonna blow right past you here. Oops. Yeah. Traffic light. When you hack the traffic lights, it creates a accident at the intersection because it makes all the lights green, and AI drivers in this game are hilariously stupid, and they just go, "Oh, the light's green, I can go," and then they floor it. Oh, excuse me. And then hot internet memes from the year 2014. Can I just fast travel to my hideout? I guess not. I guess it's technically not my hideout yet. Whoops. Oh boy. Doo-doo. Just drifting around corners here. Whoop. Alright. No, excuse me. me. Alright, here's my hideout. The Owl Motel. We're not going to explode anything. But I do seem to recall having a hard time finding the stairs. I was here. Hey, you guys seen the stairs to the, like, second floor? Oh, there they are. Thank you.
Why are you sitting here? He's coming, right? Not like last time. Jackson, I did invite him. It's been so long. Are you sure you called the right number? Honey,
Sad uncle.
your uncle's a different kind of person. It doesn't mean he doesn't love us.
Your uncle's a different person now. Hard cut to wacky conspiracy board with red lines going everywhere. Oh. I really appreciate just having the sign that just says, or circling here, protect. Alright, we got a skill point. We can get gates and garages. We have 5 skill points. That's different. Let's see here. Can I just get everything? Okay, can't get that. But I can get almost everything. Oh, wait, there's more stuff. Right! Notoriety skills are for the online, which I've turned off for the moment because I don't really think I would be shocked if someone was like, oh, hold on though, you just still be playing Watch Dogs. Check me out. I'll stick with the normal outfit for the moment. Oh no, the bad dreams.
Okay, you're the boss. We'll go to Planet.
man is riding a motorcycle without a helmet. That is highly dangerous. Oh, it's the far-flung future of 2013. This game came out in 2014 because it was delayed, but I guess they just didn't pump up the times.
I'm sick of remembering it that way. It's never a dream of her tiny face pressing the window when she knows I was coming over. Or that
Sad
yeah,
uncle.
she did. It's always the same nightmare.
Fixer to help me find the shooter. Jordy Chin. Sam to go in first because the guy's eccentric.
The guy's eccentric.
Ordered a fancy suit to work. So far he delivers. Help me dig up an
So I got this amazing mirror.
Maurice. There you go.
Oops. Keep accidentally drawing a gun. Don't mind me.
I need to get my mind off things. Lucky for me, the city's full of distractions. And they can't hide from me.
Barista way into hallucinogenics. So yeah, certain people you can, like, you know, steal things from.
I'll have to thank CTOS
Take
one
the
day.
system key,
It's
but
a breach of their facial recognition software.
because that's useful.
Access to everyone's personal details.
You can, you know, do the morality for if you wanna. Well, potential crime. Oh, that seems bad.
That guy's out of control. I'm not gonna let him hurt anyone today. Simple trace of his call and he's mine.
Not gonna rob the foreign film enthusiast over here. Man who downloads pirated media, though. I'll take your $200. Oh, sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
Alright. He's here somewhere. Just move carefully. Don't get spotted. Let the profiler do the work.
So yeah, time to person of interest my way over here and
Alright. This guy should be close now. She must be the woman he's after. This guy's close. I can feel it.
Hey, we need to talk.
There's nothing to talk about. We're done. Deal with
well,
it.
that seems bad.
Not done yet.
I gotta stop him now.
Don't get in my shit, son.
I could have been killed. Thank you.
Excuse me. Collect surgical tools is a very odd Oh, when you... Whoops. Robbing banks made my... Who's what's it go down.
Nikki, hey, I know, the party's starting.
It's almost over. Where are you?
I'm on my way.
Oh, that lady.
You make me crazy. Jackson's really looking forward to it. Get over here. We miss you.
Lady needs to go.
Miss you too. We'll be there. Sorry, Nick, I need to take this. I'll see you soon.
Good. You got out. Look, if you need some wheels, give me a call. I'll set you up.
Pre-owned cars.
You'd rather register yourself at a car dealer? I don't ask questions. This guy gets me any ride I want. And
Karaoke enthusiast.
I just might. How's Maurice doing?
oh, he's all sunshine and buttercups. I'm gonna dump him at my little dumping place.
I need you alive, Jordy.
Yeah, life. Whatever.
Goes against your better nature, huh?
Well, I'd pop him and be done, but hey, you pay me right, I'll keep him alive as long as you want. I do work for a paycheck.
Anyway, we can... Whoops. Just be like... If it would have let me, I can just call up Jordy's friend and be like, yo, what if we just, had a car? Or I can just do this and be like, hey, you know, what if I just had a car?
As if the close-scoring game wasn't exciting enough, there was a blackout at the stadium. More than half of the crowd was plunged into darkness, including the field. But that didn't stop Chicago from taking the late season win.
Yeah, way to go, Chicago. You're the best at baseball. Pardon me. They buy, they sell. Yum. Say Nuker's Grill? Oh, Molar's Grill. Oh, wait. Before we go to my nephew's birthday party, I gotta go stop a crime. Gotta go stop a crime. Whoop. Excuse me. Can I top the fence? Oh boy.
Hey, Lucky Quinn wants me to deliver a message.
Pardon me.
911, state your emergency, please. Help! People are shooting! Come quick! This is squad. We got a green light on CTOS search. Scanning for suspect now.
Lady runs a puppy mill. That's very weird.
A patrol car's been dispatched after the suspect.
So yeah, whoop. Oh, hello, cop car. I'm just... Oh, cops! Please stop shooting me in the face. And that's why you can hack traffic lights, because it's fun.
Hey there.
Hello.
You must have started this up, like, right after I walked away a minute ago.
Potentially.
He's been going for a while, and I feel like I haven't been away from the computer for 36 minutes, but I guess I have. I don't think I was doing anything that intensive, but oh well.
Yeah.
How's the Watch Dogs?
Just starting. We're at the second mission.
Mm. Did this one have like a prologue, intro, setup, what happened kind of mission?
Sort of. It had a prologue intro cutscene of 11 months before the start of the game. You got Aiden Pierce and you got the other guy with the shitty goatee, and they're hacking at a hotel and they get spotted and
things go bad.
And then they kill his niece while trying to kill him instead, and now he's a one-man, creepy Uncle Batman.
Hey, it's more creepy Uncle Punisher, right?
Yeah, because there's a lot of murdering.
There's a lot of murder.
And now we're gonna awkwardly go hang out with my nephew.
I mean, I guess a lot of the murder is technically optional.
That's true.
Well, in that case, you deserve 10 birthday tickles.
How optional has the murder been so far in your playthrough?
I actually don't think I've murdered anyone yet. Unless, well,
even through bad driving?
Yeah, I haven't hit anybody.
Oh, okay.
I did, throw bollards up in front of a cop car, but he's probably fine.
Yeah, no, it's probably fine. Time to show up and be a creepy uncle.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at you.
Don't do that. It's creepy.
You look older.
Oh, nice. Thanks for that.
2014 video game faces.
How's he doing?
Still doesn't talk to anybody but me. Yolanda says it's his way of maintaining some sort of control.
Yolanda.
His therapist. She's helping him. It's good. Just slow. It's hard, but we're gonna get through it.
But yeah, it's...
This game doesn't look as good as I remember it looking, weirdly.
Ironically, I feel like this game looks better than I remember it looking.
Huh. It's got... I almost want to say it's got almost a stylized look to it that I don't remember it having. Something about the way the lady's hair and face are shaded.
Sort of.
It's not, full-on, stylized, but it feels like there's just kind of an edge to soften the graphics. It doesn't look bad, but...
Yeah.
It doesn't look how I remember it being 100% all on the realistic train, and it doesn't quite look like that when I'm looking at it here.
There is kind of a certain, especially, I'm not sure...
I just need to make sure that things are different.
like the people look a little like not human per se. Like the way the light is interacting with that lady's skin makes her look a little marbly.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
I'm not gonna stop watching out for you.
This was at the very least this was the first game that I remember hearing about. Oh, remember that amazing video of the E3 demo, and now it doesn't look anywhere
and now it's
as
downgraded.
good. Yeah. It's like, I don't know, this game still looks fine.
But have you stared at the puddles, though?
I have not stared at the puddles.
Well, then how can you even say?
You know, you're right. I've stared at the mirrors. The mirrors are hilarious.
Oh?
There's a mirror in Aiden's weird hotel room that's just like a green... Oh, wait, no, here's another mirror that we can, you know, take a look at and check out this amazing mirror.
They were all the vigilantes, and I was the only villain, but I make a mean bad guy. I hate them.
I should have come earlier. I could have warned them. Don't mess with my sister.
Remember when you and Mom were both sick as dogs, but Dad insisted his boy was gonna have his birthday cake? That thing was an abomination. All burnt and lopsided. That was Dad in a nutshell.
That's not a good mirror. What is your favorite version of the mirror in video games? Like, the non-working mirror of we had to do something because we can't do mirrors proper. There was, I can't remember what it was from, but I remember there was one where it was like the mirror was, it wasn't reflective, there was just kind of a weird blurry silver and black splotchy map on it.
Yes.
It kind of made it look like it was just a really dirty mirror or something.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I also don't remember what game that was. Making dirty mirrors is a good art. Like, PT, I think, had some real good...
grungy-ass mirror.
Grunge mirror that marked out Norman Reedus' face. If you want the funniest one, there was that one game that they did a quick look of on the Giant Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
That the mirrors were just another...
Oh, right. Where it was just like the same room, essentially.
Yeah. Or it was just like the viewpoint of the camera was just on the mirror.
Mm-hmm. Which is not how that's supposed to work. But it's fine.
Yeah, no. Anyway, people are messing with my sister. And I'm gonna beat him up.
You probably should.
Did you know his voice?
Jesus, Aiden, just leave it. It's fine.
It's fine. He thinks he can get inside.
How do you know what he thinks?
You're checking the locks.
Look, I can handle this on my own. We do not need your help.
I can find this guy.
Aiden, God, you have not changed at all. We do not need your help. Please stop trying to fix our problems. Every time you try, you just make things worse.
Like the functional mirrors page is still working over here on Giant Bomb.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
114 pages that have functioning mirrors. That's actually more than I expected.
Mirrors have gotten to a point where they're not as, you know, tricky as they used to be.
Hey, Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary World Tour. They still had the working mirrors. Good
That's
on
true.
them.
Yeah.
There you are.
That's not for, like, you know, faking the mirrors, but that's another one of mirrors that I really like, of just raw... I don't know how to describe the Duke Nukem mirrors. They're just like...
We have rendered the room backwards a second time.
We've rendered the room backwards a second time, and the way that Duke Nukem looks in the mirror cracks me up every time. Whoop, excuse me, pardon me. Driving on the wrong side of the road! I will say cars in this game, I remembered they were, like, weird and...
Oh, right. That was also
like,
a pretty good one.
Boat-like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, they're a little more boaty than I remember.
There's a pretty good, while I was looking at this mirror thing just now, the first new Deus Ex game,
Yes.
where it's just the mirror in your apartment that is all busted, so you can't actually use it. What is this?
Stop being a hero, Aiden. Let it go.
Let what? Yeah, the call's breaking up.
Apparently, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, if you have it on like ultra settings or whatever, you see that the mirror image is actually just a super blurry photograph of like an abandoned room. Silent Hill 3 functioning mirrors.
That's true. Oh, that guy's shooting at me. That's addictive.
Including one mirror that maybe works too well.
A little bit. Pardon me. Oh, big spear.
Alright, I don't think that game had mirrors, but it should have. Portal. Should have had mirrors. Because you can see yourself through the portals, which is almost the same thing, but like, imagine how much more fun that would be if you had to do the portal thing and also a hall of mirrors.
That'd be fun.
That'd be so good. Also, you just beat that man.
I did. He was shooting at me, though.
People don't seem that worried about the fact that you're standing over an unconscious man on the street.
To be fair, I got a little thing that said justifiable force used, so...
It's like Dick Tracy on the NES up in here.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that game.
Yeah, that game's not great. I have a copy of that.
It's too bad because I actually really like Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy's cool. I'm not. I've been juggling between like which Joker colors I use the most in Super Smash Brothers. Because hey, I've been in between the last stream. Joker came out in the Super Smash Brothers, and I'm starting to lean towards the yellow one just because A, the Persona 4 is the yellow, and then B, he also kind of looks like Dick Tracy.
Makes sense. Man, that movie had great makeup effects. The old 90s Dick Tracy movie.
Yeah. Yeah, this limo. ATM. Well, can I even access the ATM without the CTOS hookup? Oh, I can. Cool. There's also the first appearance in the Watchdog of, well, of course it's the first appearance because it's the first game, but DedSec, the fun hacker group that's not very fun.
What's their
in
stupid
fact.
name?
DedSec.
Where is the...
What are you looking at?
I'm on Netflix. I was seeing if they had Dick Tracy, and they do not.
Oh.
Assholes.
Welcome.
Anyway, time to buy guns.
Over the past few weeks, CTOS centers throughout Chicago have increased security due to several attacks from activist hacker group DedSec. When asked about security changes, Bloom spokeswoman Charlotte Gardner was decisive.
Chicago's safety is paramount, so we've hired private security for every CTOS control center.
These highly skilled peacekeepers.
All right, just checking.
Yep.
Where does this game take place again?
Chicago.
Okay. Can you just walk into a store in Chicago and buy an assault rifle?
Probably.
I feel like that's probably not the case. Like, I could be wrong, but I feel like maybe you can't do that.
I mean, I assume there's, background checks and whatnot.
Hopefully a 2-week waiting period.
Hopefully. So this game's only been going on for like a day, so I mean, like, it's probably fine.
Like, I understand that gun control is hard, but I feel like they would do a better job than that.
Also,
where are you even keeping that assault rifle?
Don't worry about it. On my person. I really like the city hotspot stuff. This was like the first point in the Ubisoft open. Well, I guess not the first point. The city hotspot stuff is a lot like the Assassin's Creed database, where it is writers
fun jokes about places.
Yeah, it is writers with too much time on their hands, riffing on anything and everything. Including, if I could ever remember where it is, the Bean.
The what?
The Bean.
The Bean?
Chicago's own The Bean.
What's the Bean?
The Bean is like a modern art piece that is a giant metallic bean.
Okay.
Look it up. Just type into the Google, like, Chicago the Bean.
Alright.
It's super dumb.
Okay. Why?
Because modern art make me mad.
This new security is no joke. I need access. Gotta find out who's targeting my family. I want that voice behind the phone call.
Appreciate that man saying that he fishes with dynamite. Oh, this is another fun instance of just like a lot of hilarious things are attributed to people via the CTOS system.
Oh yeah.
Like Ted Boyle here, habitual steroid user. Oops. Oh, geez, is that a Watch Dogs 2 thing that I'm trying to do and it's not working? Because I feel like in Watch Dogs 2, you could back up the chain without actually having to, like, see people. I don't know what ACB is, but that man embezzled money from the mob. That's probably not great.
To go back, you might just have to, like, can you look back at the camera you came from? Like, maybe there's not a button to just go back, but maybe you can do it that way.
Yeah. Hold on, the bitrate is dying.
Fun.
But I couldn't from that dude because it was like a body cam, and so I couldn't turn that man around, basically. Meanwhile, bitrate still dying. Okay, now it's back. Well, sort of. It's fine. I feel like I've looked at like every guard in this place and still have yet to find the one I need. Oh, there he is. Clearly I had not.
Yeah, I kind of forget how this whole thing works.
What, the camera stuff or the...
Oh, it took me a minute to remember why you would jump through the cameras to find a specific guy, and then I remember to get the codes or whatever.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've played the Watch Dogs. It takes me a bit to kind of get used to how this works.
I need to actually get in there.
Your jacket.
What? You cut out a little bit.
Your jacket is weird.
It's very flowy.
It looks like it fell out of Deus Ex with all the angles and the brown and the gold.
I can see it.
Like, that jacket to me just looks like Adam Jensen. Not Adam Jensen's jacket, but like it's that aesthetic.
Adam Jensen's brother. Oh, shit. Well.
Cover me.
I stealthed poorly. There was a period of time where I got really good at the stealth in this game. And that time was 2014. Oh no. 2014 mission design.
Oh, is this one of those games with the bad checkpointing?
Apparently it is.
Great. Well, luckily it's super easy.
That's true. And luckily I know exactly where the dude is that I need to... Actually, one moment, I'm gonna reset my dongle here.
Alright.
Because bitrate beep. Okay. Are you still there?
I am still here.
That seems to be better. I
Okay.
reset my whole internet because it was being slow lately, and I thought that would have been enough, but I guess I also... Oh, God. Hold on. I have to... For some reason, whenever I do that, sometimes the video capture just freezes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to go in and I have to re-add video capture device. Okay. Elgato. I have to go in because it's super loud, knock down the volume. Give it a second to realize it's a capture card here. One moment, please. Then it tells me no signal for some reason. Which means we do it again. Oh, wait. Okay, no. Oh, wait, yes, okay. There we go. Ah. Technical problems. In the technical problems of the video game. Hilarious. Oh, this is like one of my favorite props that has ever been in a video game. Because I don't know if you know this, but cement is a binder.
I'm sorry?
You heard me. Cement is a binder.
Why do they all say that?
I don't know, but cement is a binder.
It's good to know, I guess. If I ever need to bind to something.
Whoa! Wait a second.
Well, that guy's freaking out because he saw his friends taking down corpse. And now he's joining him! Mwahaha.
I mean, thank God that guy didn't verbally react when he saw his friend's body, or else, like, other people would know.
Yeah. Nope. Fencing expert suspected of human trafficking. Also, in maybe the least intelligent move ever committed by a private military corporation. They hooked up their grenades to the internet.
That does seem like a bad move.
Finding that little shit can't be far.
Alright, TFP.
Yes,
I want you to give me a reason to have grenades with Wi-Fi.
I really can't.
But I need a reason, because it's clearly a thing.
I mean, clearly, but I cannot tell you why. Also, do you like pipe dreams? I like pipe dreams.
I like that these puzzles have kind of just
shit.
gone... Oh?
Someone's shooting me.
I like that
I'm
these
trying to do
pipe-rotating puzzles have just become, like, they're in every game.
Oh, yeah.
So why is it called Pipe Dream?
I don't know. That was
a funny name for it.
That was just the version of that game that I always played. It was like a PC version.
Oh, I'd never seen a game that had that until, like, it started popping up in actual video games as a mini-game. You're being shot a lot.
I'm being shot, like, a lot. Let me just pull out this assault rifle from, like, my coat.
I feel like you were suffering from the part where you were stealthy up until the very end where you went loud.
Yeah.
And now all of the other guys are catching up to you that you stealthed by.
Yeah.
This is what happened to me in multiple missions in Shadowrun. I'm just like, oh, I'll sneak past these guys. And then I get to the one guy I can't sneak past. And now I've just got an army of dudes coming up behind me. It's unpleasant.
It is.
But yeah, I'd never actually seen these pipe puzzles until they popped up, like, in, you know, proper-ass video games.
In, like, BioShock.
I didn't play BioShock until way later, so I want to say the first place I saw this was, like, I want to say it was one of the Mass Effect games, but, like, I don't know. I played some game that had this before BioShock, because it took me forever to play BioShock. And then also I played, like, 45 minutes of BioShock, because I don't like that game that much.
Fair. But yeah, I always knew that because, like, I had, like, Windows 95 or Windows 98 game pack, whatever, that had, like, Pipe Dreams and Chips Challenge and Word Zap and like a early version of Tetris.
If I can see them, they can see me. All right, I gotta move. I'm in a lot of noise here.
Give me time to track your caller. I'll be
Mahjong. Anyway, it turns out people are not psyched about the fact that I hacked everything. So we're going to run away very quickly. Oh, put the gun away. And then we steal this fake Renault. And away we go.
I'm calling it. It's over.
And so that mission is actually the secret Assassin's Creed waypoint, because that unlocked all the stuff where I can be like, oh, this man's been diagnosed with hepatitis C.
What is it?
I lined up a lucrative deal with a very demanding.
That guy walks 5 miles a day. Good on you.
But here's the thing. I come in
Multiple people in Chicago have failed multiple driver tests. This man's a cosplay enthusiast.
So you're saying he's got to go?
This lady's a member of a eugenics group. Her and Alexander Graham Bell, you know.
All right. When do you get to the point of just scanning everyone on the street and putting down the people you don't like?
Maybe
when
later.
do you become that YouTube video?
This lady's frequent online purchase is books.
No, she's probably
that lady
fine.
can live.
But what kind of books?
Can't tell you.
See, this is why CTOS needs to be even more invasive.
Just wait until Watch Dogs 3. Also check out my dumb coat as I ride this motorcycle. Watch it wave in the breeze.
It does look nice to see that coat blowing in the breeze. Looks good. Like, this game looks good still.
Yeah.
Like, even though I said it looks worse than I remember it looking, it still looks good. If anything, I think that's probably a testament to how good the game looked in the first place. That, like, my brain just automatically was like, yeah, no, that game looked great.
The hell of a fixer. I made too much noise in the
What system are you on about this?
This is the PS4 version.
Alright.
Now I better find him.
So, technically I turned this off, but I guess they're tutorializing the Dark Souls invasion here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think anyone has the real PSN name of 2X the Tap.
I mean, you don't know that.
I mean, I don't.
But here's the thing. I can almost guarantee you someone probably went and got that after this game.
But yeah. But I actually, when this game came out, I played with this on all the time because I thought it was really fun compared to Dark Souls. With its, like, I don't know, Dark Souls invasions are boring and irritating because if you fail, then you lose a whole lot of information, or a lot of progress even, is the word I'm looking for. Whereas in this game, like, you fail and you lose, like, $100. and then it's this fun game of like cat and mouse because it doesn't tell you where the hacker is. You have to find him. And he just
the thing is, I was very bad at these.
Yeah. My favorite one was there was one that like a dude almost had me, and then I just see, you know, so and so died. I'm like, what? And as I look past, the L train is going by.
Hey, narrow search area. Come on in and find him quick.
I went the wrong way. But the other thing is that I feel like a lot of people, at least in those early days when I was playing, weren't quite so good at this.
Oh. There you are. You're mine now.
Hacker selected for jury duty. Ma'am, I need this car. Thank you. Oops.
Yes, police. Quick.
Ouch.
Come quick.
That was a really nice bailout. Saints Row this is not.
No.
Not my best finish.
Well, I got a partial success. That's fine. Unfortunately, now all the cops are after me, which is less than ideal. So we're just gonna hop in this truck and be like... Pardon me?
I still think if this game had, like, faster parkour and whatnot, this would be a really, really good start for, like, modern-day Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. There are a lot of things in this game that I think were really cool for the time and really haven't happened in video games since. Even in, like, Watch Dogs 2, like, there are a lot of this. I neutralized myself.
Like, there are a lot of games set in, like, modern day, but I think this is one of the more interesting ones. Also, hello to Astro Ace in the YouTube chat.
Oh, hello.
Who hated those missions, the Dark Souls-style invasions, because they kept getting interrupted trying to do missions. Which is understandable.
It's understandable. I feel like the other thing is that because I played this on launch and the servers were a little broken,
Well, someone's taking it.
I think I maybe had to deal with it like 3 times.
They work for a paycheck.
Uh,
Someone's issued a contract on me. That's
Oh, I
bad
need to
for
get back in my...
companies.
Help me.
Right. These guys communicate through the grid.
Is it gonna make me...
I'm a good
I don't want
connection
to.
town. I'd love to take on one of these guys. I'll have to wait.
Oh yeah, I think because I have it currently turned off because I feel like anyone who is still playing Watch Dogs 1 would not be a... Playing Watch Dogs 1 in 2019 would not be a fun person to be invaded by.
You're saying that person probably knows what they're doing?
That person probably knows what they're doing, and it would be very sad and embarrassing for me. So I'd like to avoid that, if at all possible.
That makes sense. I like the idea of there just being one guy still online playing this, who is just waiting for a target.
But, as I was saying before, people in the chat, hello people in the chat, and then everything kept popping off, like, the way you kind of interact with the world through the hacking is actually really cool, and I don't feel like many things do that.
Well, it's cool, and I feel like this is one of the few games set in, like, the modern day that feels like it is set in the modern day.
Yeah.
Like, Grand Theft Auto 5 is ostensibly modern day, but it feels like... It still feels like Vice City.
It could be the 90s, it could be the 80s, who knows?
Yeah, like, it doesn't... There's nothing in that game that feels like...
modern.
Like it could only be done in, the modern age. It's like people have cell phones, I guess. Great. That's something. But here, it's like, yeah, everything's interconnected. There's a whole hacking system. Like, I don't know. This game feels modern in a way that a lot of games set in the modern era don't.
Which is funny, because when this game came out, this was set 1 year in the past. Because of how many delays this game had.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like most games that are set in the modern day are, like, very far removed from, like, this kind of average city civilian life. And, like, this one is. You're, crazy vigilante man going on secret hacker missions and stuff like that, but compare that to something like other games set in the modern day of, like, your fucking... Well, not anymore, really, but, like, your Call of Duties or Battlefields, where it's like, oh, you're a dude in a war zone, so that it's set in the modern day doesn't matter for anything aside from what weapons you are using.
Yeah.
Or like, shit, I had another good example a second ago. Or, the Infamous games, for instance. Which are modern day, but you were a superhero man. So it doesn't matter that it's the modern day, because you were using superpowers and shit. I'll say Persona 5 also pulled off the modern vibe fairly well.
Yeah.
But, again, that's more of a fantastical thing, and this game is more on the realistic side.
Yeah. Like, well, I can't say there are plenty, because there's Persona, and there's Persona, but as far as, like, urban fantasy games like that go, like, I guess Tokyo Xanadu, but that game's weird for other reasons.
Which one is that?
That's the
I know I've heard of... Okay, yeah, now I remember that game.
Yeah.
I knew I'd heard of it, I just couldn't place it.
It's Persona, but an action RPG. Oh. The police detected me as I drove through a plate glass window.
Yeah.
Turns out police have eyes and ears.
Oh, I remember this mission now. Yeah, this mission is actually kind of a pain.
Yeah.
The police evasion in this, I'm suddenly remembering how annoying that got to be. Like, trying to pull into, like, a back alley somewhere and wait for the thing to go away. Just turning off the lights and hiding.
That how your buddy wound up dead? Keep your head down.
Also, even though we got away from it during the Assassin's Creed streams, we're back in the era of, yeah, it's a real mystery. I don't know why, I don't know how they could have noticed me there.
They're very good at their jobs.
Yeah. Chicago's finest. We're back in the era of some of these missions are, hey,
get detected and fail.
Hey, what if you don't get detected though?
That's gonna be something of a bummer.
I was gonna wait for the Wii U version because at the time I was like, oh, but you can do the hacking on the touchscreen and it's gonna be awesome. And then I didn't do that, and then I'm kind of glad I didn't do that.
Weirdly enough, I thought you did do that.
I always said I was going to, but then I didn't. Although Wii U copies are super cheap now, I could probably pick one up for like $10. Special stream, here's the Wii U version of Watch Dogs. Oh, excuse me. There's only Assassin's Creed 3 and 4 that I played on the Wii U.
I mean, one of those games is good.
It's true.
That's Lucky Queen. Why's the club boss meeting us?
He's not meeting us. Meeting you.
This man's got a weird mouth.
I swear, I don't know what happened. There wasn't supposed to be anybody. I mean, it's a computer plant, right? I turn around, the alarm's going off. The cops got there so fast.
Quiet now. It's all over, son.
I got it, Maurice, right? That's what matters.
Also, I feel like this was a very interesting open world game villain. Because, spoiler alert, the creepy looking dude's the main villain. Because, like, you think about...
Because look at that guy.
Because look at that guy. But, like, you think about other, like, modern era games, and you end up with, like, Uncharted, I guess, with, like, the big military man, or evil Indiana Jones.
That's good.
I do remember that. I liked Watch Dogs, the first one, the first time, and then was okay on Watch Dogs 2. Well,
oh, guy.
That was maybe a poor plan there.
You should always say that you talk to somebody.
Check out that dude's cane sword.
Tell your employer I'll call again. If ever I need another place.
But just like, here's this old mobster guy who's like still doing it. You know?
It's this ancient old fucking mummy.
Here's Ric Flair as a gangster.
Why has that not been in the Yakuza game?
That is a great question.
For this game, we got a bunch of people from NJPW, and then also Ric Flair.
Oops.
Hey, how'd it go? You finished that job yet?
You thought I'd be okay with
Again, like, why has Minoru Suzuki not been in one?
That's a great question.
Is it because Kiryu can't win that fight?
Probably.
Relax. Listen, I can hook you up with my guy. He'll find you better driving gigs if you want.
Yeah, sure.
That is true. We're kind of... statute of limitations here. This is a 5-year-old game. I don't feel too bad about just blowing the fact that that man is very important.
Yeah.
But I still really like the fact that just this game's weird and very cool. And
I feel like the fact that that guy is elderly made me assume that he would be more important to the plot, because, like, if it was, like, a dude who looks like he would be able to parkour with you and, like, fight you, then I would assume that guy is probably going to be a dude that you're going to fight. Like, they're introducing an early boss or something. Because that dude is crazy old and, like, evil. Like, that just makes him seem more imposing and, like, oh, this guy's going to be at the head of some giant conspiracy or something. The more feeble the guy looks, the more dangerous I assume they are. And that inevitably makes me place them higher up on the villain hierarchy.
I've got something for you. We need to meet.
Meet? What, face to face? Should I look for a guy in a mask?
oh boy, we're gonna meet up with Bad Boy 17. But first, crimes.
But we need to meet.
Oh wait, this is a convoy. Never mind. We're not gonna do crimes. We're gonna meet up with Bad Boy 17. I don't have the things that I need to make the criminal convoys way easier, let's say. I mean, I understand calling him dark and grumpy because he puts on a bad Batman impersonation when he talks.
Mm-hmm.
But I do agree that I don't think this game had to be comedic. And it's kind of like compared to Assassin's Creed, which is goofy. Like that, I like Assassin's Creed, but
those games got way more goofy over time. In fact,
I'm not gonna say they're not goofy as heck.
Like Odyssey is essentially a comedy.
Yes.
There is more comedy in that game than serious stuff, I think.
Oh yeah, okay. That's fair.
Alright, I'm gonna try and shake him off his game. Let's see what he's up to.
I mean, considering, again, that this game was kind of pitched as, like, urban Batman Punisher uncle, like, with Hacken. Like, hey, guess what? Those guys are dark and grumpy.
Yeah.
It's their entire personality. You're a vigilante. Vigilantes are, like, very rarely the happy-go-lucky type.
What the fuck, man?
And, like, hey, you've got a revenge quest, so...
Also, I appreciate this dude just Aiden walking up to people and going, "Bad boy." Come
hey,
on,
everybody does love Alexios.
Everybody loves Cassandra. Come on. Also, hey, what up? It's Bad Boy 17.
Do I look like a bad boy?
Yeah, you look like a wild card.
I hope I don't frighten you.
What, do you have a reason to frighten me?
Now you're being paranoid.
Am I? Someone is fucking with my life. Threatening my family, and at the same moment, the mysterious bad boy wants to meet me, and he is a she. He is a lie. Listen.
Creepy uncle, creeping on Bad Boy 17 over here.
But here's a reason to listen. The text message you sent me. I know where to find him.
Yeah, well, we don't need to meet face to face for that.
No. We needed a face to face for this.
I feel like the only weird thing about like Aiden that I can think of is, like, he looks a little too clean and normal. I feel like he'd look better with, like, a shitty 5 o'clock shadow or something. Like, he kind of has a little bit of that going on, but
he's got a 5 o'clock. Yeah, he's got a 5 o'clock shadow, but it's not, like, grimy enough.
He doesn't look haggard enough Because, like, right there, it's like he meets this person and is immediately threatening them, like, I need to trust you or I'm probably going to kill you.
Just don't be stupid.
And it's like, he looks too normal for that.
Well, I don't think you trust me.
He just needs to look a little bit more unhinged.
His hat needs to be at like an awkwarder angle.
No, I feel like the straight hat actually works. Because that means he's all business.
He's all business in his baseball cap.
Yeah, but it's like a stylish baseball cap.
Iconic.
It's
one
an
might
iconic
say.
hat.
Yeah, there we go. There, time to iconic hat jokes. An hour and a half. That's the thing that I like this game, but I will still make fun of this game for the part where
they were calling it an iconic hat before the game even released.
Yes.
It's a fucking hat.
It's a baseball hat with like the game's logo on it. Not that one yet. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Let's get more health. More health, good.
Am I talking to Bad Boy or Clara?
Let's make it easy. Voila. So we need to track your caller. But he's sneaky. He's bounced his address through a CTOS office tower. Client services, employees, and executives.
Whoops.
Things like
Oh boy. Excuse me, pardon me. Let me just squeeze on by here.
I get you his location.
I can get into the building where they're most vulnerable. Check out where they take deliveries.
Looks like underground, in the tunnel.
I'll start there. Hey, I'm sorry I was...
Sorry I acted like a creepy uncle and like got all up in your business.
Very textbook. Stepping into my personal space, the stare, physical contact. You're trying to look for cracks.
Hey Clara, did you know that cement is a binder?
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
I'm not. It's so funny to me, and I don't know why.
It's just weird.
So what's even funnier about that is that I actually didn't notice it until a very specific later game mission, which is like maybe the worst time to notice a very goofy prop. Excuse me, sir. I'm moderately amazed that man didn't notice me take down his friend.
Something isn't right. I got this. Don't
Also, again, don't fucking...
Uh-oh.
Don't have Wi-Fi enabled grenades, people. If you learn...
That's still a really bad idea.
If you learn nothing from Watch Dogs...
Or rather, if you learn one thing...
If you learn one thing from Watch Dogs... Don't...
Let it be, don't hook up your grenades to the internet.
Yeah.
Because also, why? What possible purpose?
The Internet of Things is getting out of hand. Where is this man? Oh, hello. He's right there. Stealth.
What's ahead?
The layout shows a wide-open indoor plaza.
More guards, no doubt.
Oh, those hacks I uploaded to your phone? It's perfect distraction.
Oh, hello. That could have gone better.
Everything runs off computer chips these days.
Okay, I'll try it. You scan me the offices. Find me someone with an unsecured laptop.
Got one. Bradley Coughlin. Oh no. He's a security director.
Of course he is. Once I hack and you move fast, try to call her and get out. Won't take long for security to stop the intrusion.
Don't worry about me.
Hey man, this new post on the Reddit is the bomb. Boom.
God damn it. Like, I'm still just trying to figure, like, maybe
it's like, you
maybe
know...
the grenades are like Wi-Fi transmitters. Maybe the grenade is like a modem or something. I don't know. I can't think of anything. I can't think of a good reason. It's like a signal booster.
See, I would think like the opposite. Like you throw the grenade, and then if someone walks by, like that has like comms going, it picks up the comms and then explodes when the comms are nearby. Like that's. But by the same token, I don't think you really need to be like connected to the internet for that to fucking be a thing.
It's actually kind of an interesting idea, though. Like a bomb that would only go off whenever it got a strong enough signal connectivity. So somebody walks by and it's like, oh, hey, we're getting a signal. Time to go boom.
No idea what shot me so much there. Because that guy is over here and is dead now. Wait, what did that say? Oh, affiliated with racist group. Good. Actually, hold on. Speaking of phones, my phone is ringing. I'm gonna go look at it. One second. Just gonna pop that right there. I'm gonna be right back. All right. Good BRB sesh. Time to do the hackins. Cited for animal cruelty.
I'm telling you, it's not
down the building. Find it now.
Okay, I got you in. Can you track the caller?
Searching now. Carl, the police are coming. They've got high-tech scans that are hard to shake. You need to get out of there.
Well, we're just gonna skip the audio log there because things are popping off a little bit here.
How do you feel about audio logs?
I don't mind them. I don't think they make for good streaming.
I don't know. I feel like every game that has audio logs, there is so much shit happening that I never pay attention to the audio logs when I get them.
Yeah.
And, like, I'll often just end up stopping somewhere and listening to the audio log because I don't want to go trigger a line of dialogue that cuts it off or something. Like, I feel audio logs are bad. I don't like them. I can't think of a game that I've really liked audio logs in.
I can think of one
it always
game
just results in me just stopping.
that I really liked the audio logs in.
Mm-hmm. Is it Metal Gear Solid 5?
It's Metal Gear Solid 5.
See, there's a difference between liking the audio logs as content themselves and liking the way they're given to you / presented / whatever, the way you listen to them. And I feel like that's my problem with them, is I feel like there is no good way in most games to listen to an audio log. Because it is a progress stopper. It is something I'm going to have to stop and listen to, so in that case, why not just have it be a cutscene, or have it given to me in some other way?
That's
because
fair.
I can't just keep playing the game while I've got it, because I have to stop and listen to it. Most games are so involved that I can't keep playing and focus on the dialogue at the same time.
Turned... Oh, well.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I've never seen a game that gave me audio logs that were presented in such a way that I always feel bad listening to audio logs.
What happened to that car? Well, that's not a road.
Did you just, like, vaporize that car when you drove through it?
I think I did. Oh, that's not the blocker I wanted to activate.
Like, physics did not work on that car. Oh, that poor woman. TFPU monster.
So we've maybe, stopped the no murdering playthrough here.
You blew up a lot of people.
I did.
And shot a bunch of people.
That's true. There are all
there was
those
a lot of murder.
All those Wi-Fi grenades that I hacked to make explode. Also, hello.
So hey, listen.
All right.
I just got done watching the MK11 story.
What? Why?
Why?
We're gonna watch that
Whoa.
together, you
Yeah.
dick.
I was tricked.
For what? 3 hours?
Anyway, listen.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again.
All right.
Okay.
Because I don't think, I can't think that it was as bad as I saw it.
Oh, like you're in disbelief now? You've got to watch it a second time to let it set in?
Okay, first of all, the faces in that game are horrendous. Like, you remember how bad Supergirl looked in Injustice 2?
It was kind of rough.
Everybody looks like that.
Yeah.
Fucking Shiva looks like...
oh, Shiva's face is maybe the worst of the bunch.
She looks like fucking Charles Barkley. Like...
Her face is oddly round, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks like somebody else's head stuck on her body.
That's
like,
what
it looks like a creative character.
Hey, Serve. Hey, Serve.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew this.
Mm-hmm.
Cement is a binder.
It's true.
I didn't know that, I guess.
But now you know.
Now you know.
Now I know.
If you ever need to bind things, cement is good at it.
It is... Watching that MK11 story was like watching a Neil Breen movie. Like, if Neil Breen did, like, a Kung Fu movie, that's what it would be like.
I forget,
but you know
how
what?
long... Well, let me actually look this up. Because the Mortal Kombat 11 story is, what, like 3 hours and change?
Yeah, something like that. Oh, I found the website where we can watch it on, where we don't have to...
I mean, it's all over YouTube as well.
No, but I'm saying that we can... There's a website where we can watch it together, like that YouTube video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like
a...
to, like, sync up. We can use
Oh.
we can use a website called Rabbit.
Well, there's like a sync tube and like timer and all kinds of things.
For some reason, I thought Mortal Kombat 11 story mode was actually shorter than 10, but no, it's actually about a half hour longer.
Whoa, because I thought MK11...
MK10 here says 2 hours, 46 minutes, 11 seconds.
That video we watched was not 2 hours.
Well, this other one is 2 hours, 37 minutes, this other one is 2 hours, 39 minutes, etc.,
Anyway,
etc., etc.
I made a group where we can watch the Mortal Kombat movie.
Alright, we need to get a hold of Rob and find out when we're doing this.
What am I missing? Why am I bad at video games?
I remember when you told me the spoilers. I thought, okay, that sounds bad, but maybe it'll be like hilariously bad. It's just
and then you
bad.
Watched it. Yeah.
And I laughed at it, but I was mostly laughed at it because it was more like a shock laughter than anything. Like, you know when
like
you
you
get
couldn't
hurt?
believe this was happening?
Yeah, like, you know when you like get hurt and then you kind of like laugh like out of out of the shock of the pain. It was kind of like that.
You're saying Mortal Kombat 11 initiated the trauma response?
Point at the doll where the Mortal Kombat hurt you.
Can I just like squeeze the doll in between my hands and just be like, yeah, here? Also, the fatal blow system in Mortal Kombat, where like they hit him and they do like a mini fatality. I kind of hate those because there's one where who's the guy with the mask who he runs fast?
Cabal.
There's one where he literally like.
Damn it! I should have said the Flash. Yes, Cabal.
He spears in your mouth with his hook swords.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like pulls you down and slams you down. It's like how are you not dead? But
well,
they just get back up like.
There was they showed off. I can say this now because it's no longer a spoiler because they've released the trailer. But they showed off Frost earlier today.
Oh boy!
Because she's a robot lady now, and her X-ray attack is like impaling you on 3 different icicles, like stabbing you twice through the back, then once through the eye, and then like straight through the top of your head, all the way down through the bottom of your jaw. And that's her X-ray. And it's like, no, you just killed him at least twice.
Yeah, I know, but no, they just get back up.
See, that's the thing. That's why I kind of hate the Mortal Kombat games as they've gone on. Is fatalities, I think, were always best when they were simple.
Just rip a dude's neck out.
Yeah, like something simple that is this character using their power in a way to deliver a fatal blow or kill another character.
Well,
I get what
they're also best when you do them at the end of the match, not mid-match, and they just get up and they're like, okay, I'm fine.
Can I interject here real quick?
Yeah. What?
I agree with you that the simple fatalities are good, but on the other hand, Johnny Cage's fatality that they showed off in the Johnny Cage trailer for MK11 is real good.
Well, okay, here's the thing. I don't hate that one because he uppercuts your head off.
But there's like a bunch of setup to it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, is the actual killing blow is he uppercuts your head off. It is not, like, the part where it gets ridiculous is with the shit where it's like, God. Frost's fatality, for instance, her second fatality, they've shown in some other stuff, she the opening of the fatality is she stabs you through the head with a power drill and revs it. That's the opening of the fatality, and it goes on for like another half a minute or more after that, where she proceeds to like blow you up and shit. And it's like, why? This is all unnecessary.
I don't even...
So many of the fatalities at this point just seem like unnecessarily long and involved. It's just stupid.
I just hate
I don't like them. And I think that's why I dislike the X-ray moves so much, is that most of the X-rays, even now, they feel overdone, but like back in MK10, most of the X-rays would have been fine as fatalities.
Yeah, like that's like my biggest problem is...
And then they have... Like, I like the brutalities in 10 as a general rule more than the fatalities, because the brutalities are really simple and fast.
And they were cool.
Yeah, and it's, hey, you're using a special move to kill this guy, which is kind of what fatalities should be, is a special move that kills a guy.
Yeah, like the Kung Lao one in MKX where he just rapid punches your head off, and it just blows up at the end. But that shit was cool. And it didn't take 10 minutes. Also, Frost looks dumb as a robot.
I like
really
Frost's
dumb.
design.
So, it's
It's more her
My problem with it is her moves look bad. Like, her animations look bad.
She just straight up shoots her head at you.
Like, not even that, it's the part where her, like, torso just rotates as her legs walk forward.
Yeah.
Like, her top just spins like a top while she's walking forward, and it just looks bad.
Like, her design isn't terrible.
The animations look really, really bad, and I just think it was a terrible idea.
I mean, to be fair, it's an NRS game. Animations are gonna look rough.
True.
But Frost is doubly bad.
She looks really bad.
Anyway...
I don't hate the, like, facial, like, head design and stuff like that, but everything else is just, eh.
Just want to chime in within the interim. Hey, the other guy from the hotel is going out. What? After my sister. I don't know why I exploded.
What are you playing?
He's playing Watch Dogs.
Why didn't you cheekily call it Watch Doge?
Why didn't...
Okay, I really love that you exploded.
I don't know why I exploded.
Let's talk. Karma.
For what?
All the Assassin's Creeds.
Rude.
Okay, 90% of the Assassin's Creeds, let's say. Man, I really wish you'd exploded when you walked by there on foot as well. But yeah, like, Frost animations look really bad, so there's that, and I don't know, I just think I have liked, like, Mortal Kombat 9 gave me hope, and then everything they've done since just makes me like
hey, look,
it less and less.
It's graffiti for me.
I mean, it started with...
And I told TFP this, but after 11, I would honestly say, just don't make another one.
I mean, they're going to make another one, but...
They're going to make another one, but I would say, just don't.
Injustice 1 was like, wow, like, MK9 story was really good, and then this is, like, really bad.
Oh, it's bad.
But it's a fluke, right? MK10's going to blow it out of the water. Oh, no.
And then MKX comes out, and you're like, okay, that wasn't...
Like, the story was bad, but
it was
along the way, they made an okay new character or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
which is rare for them.
Like, Cassie Cage is actually legitimately really cool, and they should have just not had Sonya and Johnny Cage.
And then Injustice 2 happens, you're like, oh no. Oh no, this is really bad.
Like, I feel like they've got this weird situation where they are unable to let go of the past and their past characters. Like, even when they have a winner on their hands, they're unwilling to just let it go and carry on with that new character. They have to keep going back to the well, and, like, there's no reason to have young Sonya in the new game. Zero.
Yeah, she doesn't even
But Ronda Rousey, though, they were crisis actors.
Mortal Kombat crisis actor.
Man, there was one of the stories.
Crisis
Oh,
with a
hey,
K.
look, it's the bean!
You found the bean?
I found the bean!
Good job.
Fucking.
Sorry. There was one of those endings that had a improper K, and it cracked me up.
Also, speaking about Liu Kang, he does his little fusion dance with... I thought you already spoiled this in front of TFP.
Yeah, but we're on the internet.
You're on stream, asshole.
Nobody's watching. Who's watching?
There's Astro Ace.
Astro Ace? It's fine.
No.
We'll save that for when we're watching the story mode.
Who attacked us? And I happen to know.
He has a Watch Dogs background on his thing.
So, I come bearing glad
Who?
tidings.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, whatever.
Where's Damien?
Why does the bean look so weird?
Because it's a dumb giant bean.
But it doesn't even look metallic here. It looks like it's made out of marble or something.
It's lit funky.
It's almost like this game is ugly.
It should be reflective.
We were talking about how this game looked pretty good earlier.
Oh god, that's why it looks so bad. Because it's reflective. It's like a mirror.
Yeah.
Now I understand why it looks so terrible. Because this game can't do reflections.
Hey, get on a boat.
Oh, right!
Oh? What happens on boats?
Do nothing.
Oh.
But the mirror thing is where I went, oh, right, too, because I forgot about this game in mirror.
Yeah, like they can't make it look properly metallic and reflective like it is in real life because this game can't do mirrors. So that explains why the bean looks weird.
Why does Watchdog Man look so generic?
I was wondering that too. Like, he looks like too much of a normal main character man.
He look like, because it's like a movie. He looks like a movie star.
Like, I feel like it would actually work if he looked more gaunt. Like, if he looked a little bit more malnourished or something.
I hate that he's wearing
a little more haggard.
I hate that he's wearing a trench coat, but also just like a regular baseball hat. Like,
I don't mind that look too much.
Just commit to the look and wear a fedora. He can be like a neck. He can be like a neckbeard.
There is.
I don't mind that, but
there is an outfit with a fedora.
Great.
Yo,
I don't mind the trench coat and baseball cap look.
Snoop Dogg's Gangsta Gaming League presents King of Compound Mortal Kombat 11.
What?
Speak, but without laughing.
You can't just say words.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're just looking for people streaming?
I was just trying to see if there was a specific streamer, and then I found that. I just love the title. Snoop Dogg's Gangsta Gaming League presents King of Compound Mortal Kombat 11. Yo, Snoop Dogg's playing the most gangsta character, Aaron Black.
I thought he was involved with Tekken.
Snoop Dogg doesn't limit himself to.
He was also in the game with the guns. What's it called? Call of Duty.
It's true. He was also in that UFC game as like a commentator for the weird knockout mode.
I don't know who is playing as who now that I am watching the Snoop Dogg Plays Mortal Kombat 11 stream, but I really hope... I was gonna say, I really hope he's Aaron Black, and I really hope that Smoking Gun is a variation he made. Because that'd be really good if it was.
I like Aaron Black's design in this game.
He looks better.
I like him as long as he's got like a face covering, like him without...
You should not see Aaron Black's face.
Yeah, no.
Unless he looks like Clint Eastwood.
He doesn't, though.
I know.
He's just a dude.
There was a point in one of those trailers where they showed him without his hat or mask on, and I was legitimately confused as to
I just want to point out that, again, with Cetrian's X-ray move here, where she impales you through the chest and then also stabs you through the hands and face with a rock.
And then shoots a Kamehameha at your chest.
Yeah, that part is, like, even that is just unnecessary. Like, so many of these moves are just so overdone.
And another problem is that they take way too long. Like, even the X-rays, they didn't take that long, but these in this game feel like they take fucking forever.
They're super overdone.
Another thing that bothers me. So in every MK
I made
game,
that. Wait, I'm interrupting you because I made that sign say herp derp.
What?
Carry on.
Okay.
No, you need to repeat that. Oh, right. That's I see.
Herp derp.
The sign. I saw the sign.
So in MK 9 and 11, as the fight got on, right, and like when you use X-rays and shit, like the characters got more fucked up, right? As they should. They don't do that in this game. Everybody.
Yeah, they just kind of get bloodstains, right? They don't have like battle damage.
Yeah, everybody has like the clean face mod on.
Like, do I need to get up there?
So like after Aaron Black gets done being impaled by rocks, he just gets up and he just looks like Aaron Black. I think like clothing and shit might get destroyed a little bit, not like Soul Calibur style, but
like why does Aaron Black just get Reptile's moves?
Because they were buddy cops.
Because they don't have Reptile in this game.
I know, it's bullshit is what it is.
Or Melina, thank God.
Man, fuck that game. The fact that they don't have Reptile or Melina makes me write it off right there, but then there's everything else bad about it.
I don't know, it might play well. I'm not gonna try it.
I can't imagine it does from all the... Like, it's gonna play like Mortal Kombat, at best.
I don't like how Mortal Kombat plays.
Yeah, it's a problem. Oh, you can go get new clothes.
Yeah, I'm trying to find you the fedora.
Are you trying to find the
outfit.
fedora? Ugh.
Can you walk up to a lady and be like, my lady?
No. It might
There is no tip hat button.
Garbage.
I could have sworn there was one, but I'm not finding it. Never mind. I give up.
Can you throw your fedora and like throw it on top of people and then get a bunch of red orbs?
No.
No, it's not that kind of game.
It's not a bad game.
TFP says, still running from his destiny of streaming all the Devil May Cry games.
That is never going to happen.
At least stream DMC2. It has gun. It's all about the guns, TFP. TFP. None of those had a fedora.
I know. I thought there was one, but I...
It was just wishful thinking.
No, because it might be like a DLC thing or something.
Okay, go buy all the DLC.
I'm not
Pay real money for the fedora.
Pay real money for the dumb fake digital hat.
I mean, every other game seems to be doing pretty well with that model.
That's true.
They're making a new Child's Play? Why?
Yeah. In this one, Chucky's Wi-Fi enabled.
I don't believe you.
I also want to...
No, there's a shot in the trailer of him remote controlling a drone attacking people at a house party. This is Chucky by to hear in shot. This Chucky comes with a quadcopter.
Alright. That can't be true.
Watch the trailer, motherfucker. I think he kills somebody with a lawnmower by remote controlling it at them.
Oh, I just thought of the one biggest problem with MK11 story. It's not a huge spoiler, but it is a major problem.
Just talk around it if you can, and because we'll know because we've seen the
Okay.
story mode.
Okay, the biggest problem with the story mode is Christopher Lambert doesn't show up at any point.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a huge problem. He
That
showed up
is
in that
a-
one trailer though.
He showed up in that one commercial, which is amazing,
but-
and he did
but
the
like-
laugh.
That French commercial.
But like he should have shown up at some point and like stopped the other ride and be like, I don't think so. And then like the MK music kicks on, and then who is this blonde bitch you're talking to?
It's my
Who's
sister.
right-
Sister.
Who's right next to her?
That's Aiden, but without his hat, his iconic hat.
You couldn't recognize him without the hat.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking stoner.
Aiden, why can't you stop?
Because
Must be huffing all that.
He's going on his digital trips.
to know.
They're
Sorry, I'm literally just predicting him like stomping around acting like a spider tank on the grave.
But Jackson is my
So what's
I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's funny.
Yeah, it is.
what's the story? So what's the story of this game?
He's just rolling around acting like a Tachikoba.
So like
making
a
gunshot
year
noises.
a year before the events of the video game, Aiden and Damien, his hacker friend, were hacking a bunch of rich people at a hotel.
They were doing crimes.
They were doing crimes, and they got spotted by someone who was like, "Hey, stop doing your crimes." And so they sent someone after
They sent
him and his
corporate
family.
hitmen after him.
And
During the corporate hitman chase, his niece ended up getting killed in a car wreck.
now he is on a big revenge.
He's having the big revenge.
He's having the big revenge here.
Man, he shouldn't have been hacking people.
Way to blame the victim.
I mean, he was committing crimes, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I
If he
mean,
hadn't been doing crimes, this never would have happened.
yeah. I'm sure those were law-abiding citizens he was hacking.
All those people probably acquired that massive wealth through totally legitimate means.
Yeah, like Walmart or Donald Trump.
Oh no, a problem. A survivor from the stadium. How did that happen? I'm guessing he didn't die. Oh, we are going to save
So that's his sister?
the best mission. Well, not the best mission, but we're going to save the Geordie mission for the next time.
I don't get it. Why doesn't he just fuck his sister?
God. This
And
isn't
we're-
Game of Thrones.
It's not. Yeah, no.
He can make a new niece that way.
That's not. I don't think that's how that works. Regardless of if that is how that works or not.
Yeah, before anybody
Before
goes to
we-
Wikipedia to find out how this works, the
Yeah,
nomenclature.
we're just gonna hit the stop
That's
streaming
your
button.
homework.
Join
All
us
you
next
kids at home.
time
Join us
for
next time when TFP does the research and tells us.
for hanging out with Jordy, best character in Watch Dogs. Good night.